Have you ever found yourself in the middle of the park while your toddler screams and kicks, and you just wonder, why is this happening? I've been there countless times, and what I've learned is that these moments are not just about misbehavior. They're about your child's brain learning to handle emotions that feel enormous, like anger, frustration, or disappointment, which they simply can't control yet. Toddlers around 2 or 3 years old are at a stage where their prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that helps with self-control and decision-making, is still developing, while the amygdala, which drives emotions, is fully active, so those big, sudden outbursts are literally a result of their brain wiring. One evening, my son blew himself on the floor because he couldn't have the toy I promised him yesterday, and I remembered that studies show naming emotions can help children start to regulate them, so I knelt down, looked him in the eyes, and said, "I see that you're angry because you really wanted that toy." And almost immediately, he started calming down. It's not magic, but research in developmental psychology confirms that labeling feelings helps children create connections in the brain between what they feel and how to handle it. Another thing I've noticed is that giving choices works wonders. Just last week, he exploded because he wanted cereal and I offered toast. But when I said, "Do you want the cereal now or after we brush our teeth?" he felt in control, and the meltdown stopped before it fully started. And studies back this up too, showing that autonomy support reduces tantrums and improves emotional regulation. Routines are also essential. Consistent nap times, snack times, and bedtime make toddlers feel safe and reduce the unpredictability that often triggers crying spells. And research on early childhood development highlights how predictability lowers stress hormones in young children. I also try to respond calmly instead of punishing. Hugging him, sitting nearby quietly, or sometimes just letting him cry safely, because evidence shows that responsive parenting fosters secure attachment, helping kids learn to manage emotions over time. And yes, sometimes tantrums happen for no obvious reason, fatigue, hunger, or just an overwhelming feeling, and that's normal too. I remember one afternoon when he suddenly started screaming in the middle of the hallway. It turned out he was just tired and overstimulated, and a short cuddle on the couch made all the difference. Another tip that has scientific backing is distraction. Offering a small activity, a song, or a simple game can redirect attention, helping the child shift out of intense emotion without conflict. And patience is key. Your calm presence, consistent responses, and gentle guidance teach toddlers how to cope with big feelings, even if it feels like nothing is working in the moment. Over time, these strategies build real emotional intelligence. Tantrums become shorter, children start using words instead of screams, and they learn that feelings, even intense ones, are manageable. So, if you're dealing with daily meltdowns, remember your child isn't being bad. Their brain is just learning, and every time you respond with empathy, structure, and small choices, you're giving them tools they will use for life. And honestly, surviving these moments together can even be a little funny once you look back. Today, I want to share all these strategies, the ones that have worked for my son and countless studies show are effective, so you can handle the next meltdown with confidence, keep your sanity, and help your toddler grow into someone who understands their feelings without fear or frustration.